Honda says the money will go towards building internal combustion engines.
Honda aim to achieve carbon neutrality by 2050.
They said the future was electric, but Honda just flipped the script. Imagine a vehicle that doesn't run on gas, doesn't need to be charged, doesn't rely on the power grid. Sounds like science fiction, right? But it's not. Honda's CEO just dropped a bombshell on the auto industry with a groundbreaking engine that could obliterate everything we thought we knew about EVs. While companies like Tesla, Ford, and Hyundai have gone all in on electric, Honda took a completely different path. Their latest innovation could be the turning point that sends shockwaves through the entire industry. It's not just a car. It's a challenge to the status quo, and it could change the way we drive forever. So, what is this new engine? And why is it threatening the future of electric vehicles? Let's dive into the revolutionary tech that's putting Honda back at the top. While most automakers are chasing batteries and range numbers, Honda's been busy rethinking the entire concept of propulsion. And they didn't land on just another hybrid or a beefed-up electric platform. Instead, they've turned to the simplest and most abundant element in the universe: hydrogen. But this isn't a whim or a publicity stunt. This is Honda doing what they've always done best: innovating when no one's looking. Remember the CVCC engine from the 1970s? That little powertrain helped Honda meet the strictest emissions regulations in the US without catalytic converters. Then there was VTEC, a tech that made compact engines roar like giants. And when the world was just warming up to hybrids, Honda delivered a fun, efficient experience with the Insight. The pattern is clear. Honda doesn't follow trends. They rewrite the rulebook. And this time, they're betting that hydrogen is the key to a cleaner, smarter, and more practical driving experience. Let's face it, electric cars are everywhere now. They glide silently, accelerate quickly, and seem like the perfect answer to fossil fuels. But look closer, and the cracks begin to show. Those sleek EVs require massive lithium-ion batteries, which depend on rare minerals like cobalt and lithium. Mining those materials often comes with devastating environmental and ethical costs. And when the batteries reach the end of their life, recycling is still a logistical nightmare. Charging, it's improving, but we're not there yet. Even with fast charging stations, it can take up to an hour to top off a battery. That's fine for a coffee break. Not so great on a road trip. And what if the power grid is already stretched thin? In some regions, EV owners are being asked not to charge during peak hours. Now, add in price. Electric vehicles still carry a hefty price tag. Subsidies help, but for how long? So Honda asked the unthinkable. What if there's a better way? Hydrogen, as it turns out, might be that way. Clean, powerful, and unbelievably efficient. When hydrogen reacts with oxygen in a fuel cell, the only emission is water vapor. That's it. No tailpipe pollution, no carbon footprint, just clean energy on demand. Honda's no stranger to this tech either. Back in 2015, they introduced the Clarity fuel cell. At the time, it looked like something from the future. And in many ways, it was. It featured advanced wave flow tech that moved hydrogen efficiently, allowing small fuel cells to generate significant power. The Clarity had an EPA estimated range of 360 miles and got the equivalent of 88 miles per gallon. It was smooth, silent, and packed with innovation. So, what went wrong? Simply put, the world wasn't ready. Outside of a few places like California and select cities in Japan, hydrogen stations were practically non-existent. Without the infrastructure, even the most groundbreaking car can't go far. And let's be honest, hydrogen sounded intimidating to the average driver. Electric vehicles, on the other hand, were easy to understand. Plug in, charge up, drive off. They became cool, trendy, Celebrities endorsed them. Governments poured in incentives. Meanwhile, the Clarity sat quietly in the background, unappreciated. Eventually, Honda discontinued it in 2021. But that wasn't a failure. It was a lesson, a dress rehearsal for something much bigger. Now, Honda is back, and this time they've brought reinforcements. In collaboration with General Motors, Honda has unveiled the CR-V hydrogen SUV, and it's not just a concept. It's here. At first glance, it looks like a stylish family SUV, but under the hood, a complete reinvention of how cars can run. Two ultra-high-pressure hydrogen tanks are cleverly integrated into the design, feeding a fuel cell stack that generates electricity on the fly. No need to charge, no massive battery. And refueling, it takes just 3 to 5 minutes, about as long as a typical gas stop. That's faster than any electric vehicle can manage today. And here's where it gets even more interesting. This CR-V isn't just efficient, it's useful. It can serve as a backup power source for your home in an emergency. Power outage? No problem. Your car can literally keep the lights on. That's not a gimmick. That's versatility EVs can't match right now. And don't worry about space. The hydrogen system is tucked away neatly, preserving the CR-V's roomy interior and cargo capacity. From the outside, it feels like the car you already know. But underneath, it's the future. Honda isn't rushing this rollout either. They're starting smart, targeting places with existing hydrogen infrastructure like California and Japan. As more stations come online, they'll expand quietly, strategically. While other companies scream about their next EV or hypercar concept, Honda is executing a long game, one built on real-world usability, not marketing hype. The CR-V hydrogen SUV is designed to offer long range, fast refueling, zero emissions, and everyday comfort. It's everything EVs promise, but delivered in a different and possibly better way. So, now the big question. Are hydrogen vehicles actually better than EVs? The answer depends on what you value. If you hate waiting at charging stations, hydrogen has you covered. Just pull in, fill up, and go. That convenience could be a game-changer, especially for people who travel often. On range, hydrogen also wins. The CR-V hydrogen SUV can go nearly 400 meters on a full tank, easily beating most electric vehicles. On top of that, hydrogen cars don't rely on the already strained power grid. That means no added pressure during heat waves or blackouts. And environmentally, EVs are clean while driving. But their batteries come at a cost: extraction, manufacturing, and disposal. Hydrogen fuel cells avoid those pitfalls entirely. They use less rare earth material and last longer. And when powered by green hydrogen produced using solar or wind energy, the environmental impact is virtually zero. No mining, no tailpipe emissions, no toxic waste. Hydrogen vehicles are also safer in some ways. No battery fires, less weight, and better scalability for larger vehicles like trucks and buses. Globally, governments are catching on. Japan has made hydrogen central to its national energy policy. Germany is building out a hydrogen highway for commercial vehicles. China is quietly investing billions in hydrogen infrastructure, hoping to lead the world in the next energy revolution. And companies like Honda, Toyota, and Mazda aren't just observing, they're leading. They're exploring engines that run on hydrogen, biofuels, even ammonia, offering real alternatives to the electric future. The goal isn't to destroy EVs, it's to give drivers options, more sustainable paths forward. Honda's hydrogen bet is a bold one, but it's not blind. It's built on decades of experience, technical know-how, and an understanding that infrastructure and timing matter just as much as technology. As the hydrogen network expands, the CR-V hydrogen SUV could become more than just a curiosity. It could become the new standard. And when that happens, we might look back on this moment as the true beginning of the next era in clean transportation. What do you think? Is hydrogen the answer we've been waiting for? Could it dethrone electric vehicles, or at least stand alongside them as an equal? Share your thoughts below. And if you're intrigued by where this technology is headed, you're not going to want to miss what's coming next. Hydrogen. 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 Take hydrogen. The wonders of hydrogen.